The following video contains spoilers for one of the quests submitted to the HeroQuest Quest Jam 2025. Watch at your own discretion. And now, onward. The Wizard Arcades challenges one and all in a game of skill.
The low cost of 25 gold coins grants you access to the Tower of the Argent Moon. Your body and mind will be put to the test in a trial like no other. A game of luck. A game of skill. A game of pinball.
This quest may be played with any number of players in a co-op or competitive, and even Zargon can play in a race for more points and thus more gold. That's right, a quest where even Zargon gets to play. That never happens. But Ash, if you think about it, Zargon, just be quiet. All players, including Zargon, represented by the Chaos Warlock, may not attack each other for damage, but may use momentum against each other. That's right, you heard. This is pinball. So the following rules are to be known by all players. The game ends if there are no more monsters, furnitures, or heroes left in the game. Zargon has 4 for all stats except for movement, which is 2 red dice. Cretin, cur, will strike you down and lay you low where you stand. Sir, this is an Argent Moon, a franchisee of Greenwood Incorporated, owned by Weiss and Hickman Industries, and fully funded by the taxes paid by the citizens of Dever and Chalk. You mean you aren't Zargon? Sir, 20 minutes ago I was spinning a sign outside the door. Servant of the Dark Lord sounds preferable to this. We're here for rest, relaxation, and fun, so let's get to it. Alright, so what are the rules regarding momentum? Let's roll some imaginary movement dice. Oh, look at that, I got a 12. Well, let's say it's the barbarian's turn and I rolled a 12, and I'm the barbarian. It's a lot of assumptions to make, I know. Momentum is simply transferring your movement to another miniature. You may not control that miniature, but when you transfer your movement to it, you will. So I've moved 2 of my spaces, and now I've collided with a dwarf, who will move an additional 2 spaces, and who has collided with an elf, and yes, you can continue to transfer your momentum. That's 4 spaces so far. 5, 6, and now I have collided with the orc, and my momentum will allow me to control the orc. 7, 8, 9, and 10. The orc has gone into the pit, and pits in this particular quest mean for the monsters doom. This is available to all of the players and miniatures on the board. A player who falls into the pits ends their run, so be careful knocking easy targets into pits, as Zargon will be able to do the same thing to you. As the youth say, I'm about to get tilted. Speaking of tilting, there are rules about that too. After all monsters have moved, Zargon will roll 2 red dice and move each hero toward the nearest pit that many spaces. And momentum does apply. If Zargon is playing, then a hero will move Zargon towards the nearest pit. I love my job.
Stop complaining, you have union benefits, all the free chicken heads you can eat.
Yum yum. If a player drops to 0 health, you may reset their health to 1 and then tilt them. We came here to relax, and relaxing means treasure. What's a dwarf got to do to find some treasure around here? Each monster defeated is worth their body points for scoring. Heroes may only search rooms with furniture. Remove 1 furniture piece from a room when a search is performed. A treasure card is drawn as normal, and treasure is worth its stated amount, and held until tallied at the end. Traps perform as normal. For the low price of 25 gold coins, I too can be subject to a dungeon full of traps under the guise of some sort of game. Our kingdom really should fund some sort of program, like an occupational safety and health organization of some kind. Believe me, brother, I agree.
Chicken heads!
For wandering monsters, draw a random monster stat card and add it to your held cards. The listed BP is the score value. Essentially, you draw a wandering monster card. That means you've automatically scored points. All the doors on the board are open except for D and E. Whoops. Hold on, we can just tempt those who don't have Against the Ogre Horde yet. You should get it. The doors are awesome. The looming threat of pinball. If no monster cards remain, take a skull token, worth 1 BP when scoring. Each BP equals 1 gold at the end of the game. So you'll actually place everything on the board when you set this quest up, right at the beginning for all the players to see. They'll be able to see the entire pinball board, as it were. And this lovely little corner traditionally is where we are going to pull out the plunger, let go and pop our heroes into existence. So monsters don't actually act until heroes pass this point right here. This is point B in the quest notes. Then the board comes to life. And here's where things get really interesting. Monsters will target Zargon if he is closer than heroes. And a hero will decide the monster's movement and action in that case. I recommend taking your Zargon tile or your clue tile if you have first light and passing it around the heroes each round, and that hero will make the decisions for the group of heroes on their behalf whenever Zargon has to be moved by the heroes. And then in the next round, the player will pass it to the next person. Zargon will never get it though. Zargon and hero figures enter here. This is where all of your extra balls spawn into existence. All 4 of the Dread Warriors, the notes actually do say Chaos, indicating I should have set this up with the classic board, but oh well, have to be defeated for the door here to be opened. Treasure chests, look at how many times you can search this room. These flipper doors will prevent an adjacent player from being drained into the pits once per door. So there should be 2 doors. So, whoops, hold on. There we go. I just need closed doors. I don't really care what they look like. Remove a used door and roll 1 red die immediately and move your figure, applying momentum. So this doesn't actually say which side gets to do this. So I'm assuming if a monster hits your figure and your figure goes into the pit, you will remove a door and then you'll roll the die to counter this and move back out, applying momentum as necessary. You get to draw 2 treasure cards for each treasure chest searched.
Hey, you there! Are you looking for a job with fantastic benefits?
I really don't think...
Fire of Wrath!
Oh, the pain. Oh, dying, dead. I have been released from wage slavery. Goodbye, cruel world. It's beautiful up here. Otherworldly. Serene. Heavenly. Wait, no. What are those horrors? What is that? What is that? Ah, oh my god. Oh no!
Fill out an application at the Tower of the Argent Moon today and receive 1.2 times the pay for every hour after your 50th worked, per every 3 days of employment. Offer applies to enrollment and triple advantage. Tower of the Argent Moon Enterprises is not responsible for accidental death, dismemberment, disheartening, chaos infection, any form of wah, either accidental or on purpose, replacing your body with a soulless husk meant to confuse your friends and family. Binding contract with the Dark Lord. Additional hazard pay being taken out of your check, or you guys look angry.
By Crom, that was a restful experience indeed. I had great fun.
Thank you, come again?
Now it's time for my favorite activity. Don't say goblin football. Don't say goblin football.
It sounds great. How do you play?
Heroes, you must journey to the town outside this tower, for there is a mystery. Something troublesome is brewing, and only you can stop it. To check out this quest and the other epic entries to the 2025 Quest Jam, visit the link in the description below.